Hi, it's Chris and Jen with Heavenly Acres Homestead.
Hey.
And today we're going to show you what irrigation system and what we use to water our garden. We've tilled up the ground and I'm getting ready to plant potatoes. And so we're going to now put the drip tape out so that we can water the potatoes and that it's prepped and ready for the other things that we're getting ready to plant in the next couple of weeks. So let's head over to the garden so we can show you how we lay the drip tape out.
Okay, so let's get started. We have our irrigation system here from the Berry Hill Irrigation out of Virginia. So let's talk about some of the different parts and pieces that comes along with the irrigation system. Of course, wherever your spigot's located, you want to have a long hose that goes from your spigot out to your garden. Okay, so the next thing that we have, and I need to go get that part because I believe we have it in the garage, is a filtration system that I need to go get that, and we'll show a picture of that at the end here. But so you got the hose and you got the connection to your feed line. So you can also see here in the feed line right here, this small hose that goes to this pressure gauge on a stake. So this is just basically going to let you know just how much pressure you have going in your feed line hose. Okay. So next, I want to tell you guys about that piece that we were missing. So this is that connection piece that goes in between your garden hose and the feed line. So Berry Hill Irrigation has this pressure regulator here on the end, and also has a screen. So if you don't have a sediment filter or anything on your well or on your house, they give you this screen that allows to catch anything that's could possibly clog up your irrigation line. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So they did think about everything. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to put that back on nice and tight, and we'll go ahead and connect it. So where this goes is this goes between your garden hose and the feed line here. So let's do that real quick. So get this all connected up. There we go. So you also want to follow the directions as well. You're going to want to have it in this way. Have the screen, the flow of water, the screen, and then pressure regulator. All right. Get that nice and tight there. Get that attached. Great. Almost there. All right, nice and tight. So now we got that attached. So now that'll screen for us any type of stuff coming through. Spigot, got the pressure regulator. Most of the time this is going to be already adjusted for you. You just have to keep an eye on your pressure. You have to read the directions. I believe it's between 5 and 20 psi is a good pressure for the irrigation tape. So you just have to read the directions and monitor your pressure gauge. So we got that installed. Okay, we already talked about the pressure regulator that will be tapped into your feed line hose. And then talking about the mounds. So wherever you have the mounds, wherever you're going to have your garden plants planted in the ground, okay, you're going to want to attach these pieces in line with your mounds. So they give you this pretty cool looking self-tap tool that you basically go into the side of the hose with that, kind of using a back and forth motion, making the hole. And then you'll take this piece, and you'll see it's got the threads on it, so it unscrews just like this, and it's got a piece on it that looks very kind of similar to that right in there, and then it takes a little bit of effort. You just push it right into the hole there, and then you just tighten that down so you make sure no water leaks out of that irrigation tap hole for the irrigation tape. Okay, so we got that nice and tight. So also on the other end here, we have the where the irrigation tape actually will attach to this piece. Now you're wondering, like, what is this red piece right here on the irrigation tape nozzle? It's a water shutoff. So next year, if you keep this out and you don't have a mound right here, you can just turn it against it and the water shut off. With the flow, the water will go through. So today we had to cut the irrigation tape shorter because Jennifer wanted a smaller garden this year. So we took the irrigation tape and we laid it along the mound here, and we used a pair of scissors, and we cut the irrigation tape, and it literally just unscrew the piece, just slide the irrigation tape just right over the nozzle, just like that. Just seat it up against it, and then just tighten it down. Okay, this will ensure a nice good seated irrigation tape and won't come loose. All right. Also in the kit, depending on what kit you get from Berry Hill, they come with these plugs. So for example, next year, this line right here, if you don't have a mound and you want to locate it to another one and you just want to shut this one off, well, you can take this part out, put that plug right in the hole, and tighten it right down, and that will prevent the water from coming out of that hole. Okay, so we got the irrigation tape cut, we got it attached. Okay, and also down the line, Berry Hill comes with this other piece right here that basically, if you were at the end of your garden and you want to cinch off the hose, you just run this over both ends, and it crimps the hose for you, not causing any damage to the hose, but it just prevents the water from flowing out the end and just keeping it within the parameters that you have the connections at. All right.
Now the irrigation tape is all set up and all down the rows. And so now we can just turn on the spigot and start watering the garden. It will water all the rows. You can also put a timer on the spigot if you want for it to come on, and you don't have to even remember to turn it on and turn it off. Or if you're going somewhere and you won't be home to water it, you can always put a timer on the spigot so it will come on every day at whatever time you want. We will put the website link to Berry Hill Irrigation in the comments below if anybody is interested in looking into the irrigation system that we have and that we showed you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, or follow if you haven't. We really appreciate your support, and have a wonderful day.